looking at characters. You are on step 3, and we're getting into the meat, the heart of the story. You're really starting to work hard and starting to sweat it out. Alright, so you just watched video number 1, talking about what is a character. Alright, so now you already know that you have my favorite idea. You have your favorite idea down here, and you notice here, and you're going to notice this as a reoccurring theme, some of the things that you fill out in the green parts will show up later on in the document because I've done some voodoo to this program, and it copies what you write. So please, if it's not dark green, do not change it. So what I mean by that is sometimes some of these links, they could say edit link, copy link, remove link. Don't mess with it. Please don't do that. I have spent a huge amount of time and effort in creating this for you to make it easy and smooth. Please don't mess with the things that I don't ask you to mess with. Anything that's dark green on this document, you can type in, you can erase, you can do whatever it is. If it's dark, forest, leaf, grass green, please fill it in. Take it out. But if it's light green, if it's yellow, if it's blue, if it's any other color filled in, like this up here, is light green. Don't mess with it because I have it doing a job and it's there for a reason. Okay? And the reason I have it there is I don't want you to have to keep hopping back and forth to say, hey, what was my story idea again? It'll be right there. The day I broke my arms. It's already filled in for you. You don't have to go back and look. So the favorite idea, what you brainstormed, is already there. Now all you have to do is fill in the characters, and you already know who, hopefully you already know who some of your characters are. You just watched the video on what is a character. Now depending on the type of story you are writing, personal narrative, fictional narrative, realistic fiction, or imaginary, that could possibly be made up, or they could be real. So again, my story is going to be quite real. It happened to me, and the people that are in the story were actually in the story. I'm not changing anybody's names. I'm not changing the people who were there. I'm not trying to make it a realistic fiction. Okay? So, my main characters, the main character who happens to be in the story is me. At the time that this happened, I did not go by my first name. Everybody called me Kim. Some of the supporting characters in here, I put down 4. This is just a rough draft. You can add in more as you see fit. My sister, friends, okay. My dad was a supporting character eventually. The doctor, and nurses, or some supporting characters. Now, if you want to put one name or one person, character per box, you can. I didn't necessarily do that just because I would have ran out of boxes. So this is just giving you an idea of if you are filling out your main character, Kim, and you have sister, dad, doctors, and nurses, and you're telling me that's who's going to be in your story, they better be there because I will be looking for them. Alright? Kim should show up in my story everywhere. Sister, dad, doctor, nurses, they will only be there for maybe a scene or 2. A sentence or 2. They won't be in the story the whole time. Now, if the story, if the person is going to be in the whole story from beginning to end, they're going to be a main character. If they're a supporting character, they're only there for a couple of sentences. They show up and they leave. Okay? But again, main characters are there every single step of the story, from the beginning to the middle to the end. Supporting characters might show up in the beginning and never again. Or they might show up in the middle and never again. Or they might show up only at the end. My dad was one of the end characters. He just showed up at the end. Okay, sister and friends, they showed up at the beginning. Doctors and nurses kind of showed up at the beginning and the end. So they didn't, my supporting characters did not take up the whole story. Me, I was the main character, so I was at the beginning, the middle, and the end. So make sure that if you are putting down who's a main character, who's supporting character, just remember that, okay? So, if you have any questions, you need to talk to me about some of your characters, let me know. These characters that you're putting in, you're going to have to think long, hard, and deep about them, okay? They are going to be one of the most important things of your story, okay? They're the people that are going to be interacting, and they're the backbone of your story, okay? So make sure that you get some good characters in there. Make sure you have enough characters as well. All right, questions? Let me know. Concerns? Let me know. I'll be around. I'll be talking to you. I am really excited about how this is shaping up. Let's keep going. All right, see you soon.